It has to be genuine. So if you can do these three things, it really helps the brain um, to increase its dopamine levels. So, and if that happens, your child will learn more. Okay. Next slide.
One thing I like to do at the
Oh
end of
yeah.
a homeschool day is go through everything that we did that day and be like, wow,
Hmm.
look at this. You did that so good and you did that so good, and always end on the positive, I think.
Well, that's an excellent. Yeah, we don't talk about that enough. That's an excellent way to end the day at some point, even if it's right before they go to sleep. Wow, you did this, this, and that. That really puts the positive dopamine in the brain for learning in the future.
Yeah.
So, okay. So at the bottom there, it says reading fluency takes about 6 years to develop, and it's dependent on oral language. So a lot of people that teach don't understand. They just go blah, 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 and they don't give the students time to think about what they're hearing. Okay, so this is why it's very important for you to, even though your child cannot express backwards, for you to model the correct way to do it. So you might ask a question, who is the first president of the United States? And stuff, and you have two pictures and they point to the correct picture, Washington. Correct. Washington was the first president of the United States. So you are trying to model the correct way to respond to questions for your child. Very important and stuff. So beginner readers are using most of the frontal lobe. Okay. Um, yeah, you got the cursor in the right spot. Our students with autism are heavily dependent on their visual word area from that part of their brain. So a little bit different. So as they mesh those together, they will become more and more proficient. And that's why they really need a set program where you're keeping things very consistent and teaching it to them. So one of my favorite sayings, an average parent that follows a curriculum is better than me in the classroom with 5 students. So, okay, so what parts of the brain affect autism? I'll let you guys go through that on an individual basis on your own over time, but exercise, movement, and music um, help the mind be ready to receive information.